What I have here is a media release from Corsair. So I'm not too sure what's in here. Is this a pre-built keyboard? As you all know, I am not a keyboardist. I do love a good quality keyboard for sure. What we're gonna do is go about this, just pop this open together, take a look at everything that is, and then go through the process if I have to build stuff and see if it's easy. Because again, as an average Joe, coming from, again, a big company, I think a lot of us will appreciate simplicity along with quality. So let's pop it open in the raw and see what we get. Now, again, just remember, this is a media kit. So whenever you buy it, you'll be able to pick out what you want. But anyway, showing you some of the things, this is the wireless module here. Let me go on and get a knife, we're gonna slice this stuff open together here. Let's see what this is. So start your end game. You got all their paperwork. Is there actually something in here? Okay, what do we got? Oh, this must be the dongle. Okay, so you get your dongle in there. Oh, what else? We got an extender, a dongle, and then what is this little thing? Like a C or A to C adapter? Oh, Jiminy crickets. So you got a little label thing. Holy smokes, you got to put the switch in too? Then you got these buttons. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting a little intimidated here already, guys. Okay, let's tuck that away. Let's look at this wireless module. So this must be like, what, the battery or something? Okay, so there we go. Like, holy smokes, look at this. Speaking of switches, we have the MLX Quantum, which I believe are their speed. Yeah, it's the speed switches there. They got the Thockies. I think I only have like one box of the speed switches is what I wanted, but I just got a bunch of the Thockies. Darn it, that stinks. But of course, you can use any of your own switches. But let's go and pop these open and take a look at them real quick, and I want to feel one. So again, these are the speed switches. Dang, is that taped too? Is that taped down? No, it's not. Okay, let's go on and see one of these switches. So they are 3-pin. You guys can see that in the camera, 3-pin right down there. Getting a feel. Ooh, they're actually pretty smooth. This, I think, is gonna be super cool because where most keyboards have that little knob up top, this little deal is gonna be kind of like a, what do you call them? The little streaming deals. Holy schmoly, look at this. It's like building a PC for crying out loud. Here we go with some keycaps. Double shot PBT, the pros, okay? Oh, there's some more switches. Oh, yes. Those are yellows. I wonder if we got more silvers down there. But let's check out these keycaps real quick and see the quality of these. Now, of course, on the builder, there's tons of different key caps to choose from. So you still kind of have like that Corsair font as you see right there. But I want to see how thick these are. Is this yellow one PBT? Oh, okay, the yellow one's PBT too. A little bit of grain on them. Now going further in, we have, oh, so it's only, okay, so a whole slew of Thockies, one box of silvers, one box of linears, and one box of tactile. You can definitely hear and feel that one for sure. We have a coiled cable, black and white. Let's pop this open. Oh, this is actually drop. Okay, so I don't know if Corsair is going to be selling any cables, keyboard cables, since, Corsair recently purchased drop. But anyways, basic coiled cable. Got the little connector there. And then same on the other side here. You can see they are white. Down below, we have our switch plate for the MAKR75. Now, which one is this? Let's go and pop this open. I believe they have a few different ones to choose from. Now, this is all very similar to like drop type quality, because I remember building my CST M80. Similar kind of packaging as well. Oh, look at that. It's got like spacebar dampener on it as well. Now let's get over here to the big stuff. So this is just a case, keyboard case here. How can we open that? Oh, so getting this open, pretty, you can see it's kind of hard. It has a little bit of flex there as it's kind of big. But sliding this bad boy open, a little pocket up top, a little cover there. It's got some grooves set for the keyboard itself right down there. And you got some space as well. A little bit of padding on the bottom, but on the top, it's just kind of like that hard touch there. And then it says Corsair. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes down here. Now, I wonder if this is pre-built. Okay, no. So this says bare bones keyboard kit. And this is the carbon, as it also comes in silver. As you can see, works on consoles. Corsair Custom Lab. What does it say on the back? Oh, it talks about, okay, so 8,000 pulling rate, gasket mounted, ultra customizable 75%. And then you can see just the basic specs right there. Let's go on and pop it open and see what it looks like. By the way, one thing I do know, okay, so we got our cable on the back. What is this down here? Get extra gaskets, tools. Let's just see, what kind of tools do we get? Dang, everything's like wrapped up. Okay, so you got a little Allen wrench here. What is this? Oh geez, a whole bunch of screws, multiple different sizes in there. So these are little rubber and they all feel the same. They have a little Corsair logo. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. I highly doubt it can, but you got a little Corsair logo on them right there. But they all feel the same density. Let's get to the goods, right? The meat and potatoes down here as I'm dropping everything. Oh, it's got some weight to it. This thing is lofty for sure, or hefty. Hefty. I always mix them up right there. What are these? Oh, magnetic feet. Okay, I was wondering like, oh smokes, the feet are built into it, but they're magnetic. As you see, you got the little silver rings right there and that plastic bit. These right here are actually rubber right down below them, and those don't come off. You got rubber foot there. This whole bottom is aluminum as well. Oh, look at this. So the plate's actually installed already, and you can see that's what I was questioning about with the PCB. As far as that spacebar foam, it actually sticks out like that. Most of the time we see spacebar foam on the spacebar itself, but this is actually on the plate right there. And as you see, the PCB down here is 5-pin, north-facing LEDs. The stabilizers are screw-in, and they are incredibly solid down there. They really are. Now these stabilizers say GD on them. I'm not too sure what that is. Here's our USB-C port, not too recessed either, so I think we're going to be able to fit many different cables into there. Our knob, press down, you can dial it, you can pull it off. This knob is plastic that comes with it, but it's got that standard type of fitting, so look at that, that's silicone going around it. I wonder if that's supposed to help with sound or something. I'm not sure. Oh, back here, this is a cool little feature, how you got PC and Mac. That is a big benefit, especially for me that I use PC and Mac. But anyways, let me go on and get this keyboard built. The amount of switches, I think I'm gonna go with the Thaki since that's really what I have right here. And then we'll test it up and see how it actually performs in sound. you a sound test, and then we're going to actually turn it on, fire it up together, and take a look at the customization, because I want the customization as far as the software to be just as easy as customizing or building the keyboard itself. And now for the moment of truth to see if it works. Well, we already flicked the switch and we saw it go on there, which I'm going to plug it in wired first before wireless to see if there's any firmware updates or anything. And then we'll dive into the software together and see how easy it is to customize. Everything's loading up. Our lights, our little screen over there is firing up. I just really hope it's as easy to customize in the software. As you see, it has a Corsair Web Hub, which is in beta. And the only way I could find this software is actually going to the product page and finding down here where they talk about it and then going to learn more. When I actually went up here to like software, I couldn't find it. So I don't know, maybe I'm missing it somewhere, but I hope that they put it up there. Because again, you can see you got IQ, download IQ, and that's really it. So hopefully they put it up there somewhere. But anyways, I'm going to click on learn more. Over here, let's authorize. Bam, it's going to come right up. We'll connect it. Are we loading? There we go. Okay, so we are loaded up. And first thing we are presented with is our keyboard, default profile. You can create a new one. You can see it's got the battery effect up there. It's saying 65%, but right now it's saying we're wired. Choose link devices. Okay, so that's just showing the device we're on. Lighting effect. Let's go static, and let me just go to a solid red here. Lighting effect settings have been saved to the keyboard. Okay, cool. So any adjustment, it automatically saves to it. And looking at the board right now, it is all saved to it actually as we are speaking. So anyways, you see you got all your customization, same as you used to with IQ. And of course, you can choose different keys as well. Key assignments. Let's go ahead and look at this. Leave tab. You're about to leave a setting tab to save. So it said it already saved for me. Whatever. So let's go ahead and leave. Lighting effects saved. Okay. So mouse keepers. Okay. So you got your function layer over here and your main layer. Flash tap. Okay, cool. So rapid tap, snappy tap, whatever you call it. This is a feature I need. I absolutely love this, even more than adjustable switches or rapid trigger, snap tap, flash tap, whatever company is calling it nowadays. That is what I need. Now, what else I want to see is if it actually works in IQ as well. And after an IQ update and then a firmware update on the keyboard, which is kind of weird because on a web-based one, the firmware wouldn't register. But when I loaded IQ after the update, then a firmware came on the keyboard, and now we're loaded up here. So let's see what kind of options we have in here. So pretty standard are lighting effects over here. How does it know I got a yellow? I guess it's just standard what it has right there, the yellow keycaps. Device memory mode, kind of standard. Oh, it knows I got the screen right over here as well. So hopefully we can customize that. So here's our screen. Okay, cool. Select the screen type. Okay, so you got over here where you can adjust them, battery, and settings. So sensor, and we can choose our processor. Oh wow, all of our memory and stuff like that. What else do we got? Our graphics card. That's really cool, and that's pretty easy to choose whatever you want right there. Fairly really simple after you do all the updates within the software and then the firmware updates. Like you got to do wired and wireless if that's what you go with and everything. So make sure you do all of those updates. But I did notice when I was in IQ and then going to the web-based, it wouldn't show the save stuff. It was kind of one or the other right there, you know? So that's probably an update later on. Another thing I want to mention real quick is as far as in wireless mode, which I'm in right now, which you have to be in wired mode to go to the web-based, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. Maybe that's the web-based type thing. But anyways, clicking on the keyboard here, as far as in wireless mode, you remember in wired mode, you can get up to 8,000 polling. In wireless mode, it goes to 2,000 polling, which is perfectly fine. We all know 8,000 polling is marketing mumbo jumbo, you know. But again, you do get the options for those. But what I want to do now is swing back to the screen real quick and talk about the price and value of this keyboard as far as building it out and what you get. So now let's go and see the value and the cost of this keyboard, the start of your end game. Meet your MAKR75. I've been calling this keyboard the wrong thing all the time. So anyways, the MAKR75. Let's see if I can get this right, okay? So going down here, no, we don't want to watch the video. Build yours. Okay, so let's go with what we have. So straight up, carbon this is just what we saw, bare bones, okay? You get your PCB. Next, you're going to get polycarbonate plate. Additional plate is 20 bucks. Let's go to next. So some switches are either 35 or 50. 50 for the purples, 35 for any of those, or none. You can use your own. I just want to see what this thing is, just straight up bare bones. Include keycaps, none. 208 bucks. So the module, this is kind of weird. It automatically shows the module on it. But let's go on and turn that off. And we are at 179. Okay, so the module adds the 30 bucks. Let's take that off, 179. DIY build. You've chosen DIY. Components arrive in individual boxes. Hold up. So you must select switches and keycaps to receive. Oh, so you got to buy keycaps and switches for someone to build it. Because I guess they're pre-built like this. So what, is someone just putting the keycaps and switches in? And maybe the knob, they'll change the screen or the knob or put the battery in for you. Okay, but they're not necessarily building the board. So let's turn that off. So 179 for this bare bones kit. I don't think that's too bad because this is a pretty sweet keyboard that you're getting here. Really solid top to bottom. But what I want to do is, how can I edit here? Let's go back to the beginning. So carbon, and I'm going to build like what I have. Let's go with the, I wonder if I get that too. Let's go with the FR4. Let's go with these Thocky ones that I have. Keycaps. Ugh, man, you know, we got these, but I'm just going to go solid white because that's what I would pick. Even though I do like these. These are die subs, PBT die subs over here. These are ABS double shot. Oh, and these are the PBT double shot. Well, that's a real stinker that you have to get the yellow. Okay, so I'd definitely go PBT. But it's a real stinker that the yellow's there, Corsair. I hope they change that. Next, we have the screen. Then we got the wireless module, and we are at 368 bucks now with the build that I have. 370 bucks is a bit heavy for this right here. I mean, it's a heavy keyboard as well. I mean, it's offering a lot. I would like to see, again, the keycaps have some other options for it. The screen, again, the updates will be coming for that. And if we adjust some of that and take some of these offerings off it, that's where it shines. And when you go with just the bare bones of this keyboard, which was like, what, 180 something bucks right there, that's where I think it shines, because you're getting a solid base platform. Then use your switches and your keycaps and stuff. The volume knob is plenty useful. That's where this really shines. But then again, you're going to be looking at something kind of like the CST M80 from Drop. I got mine built out to carbon fiber, which is super awesome. You're pretty close to like that, and I think you're around the same price. This is like 180 something bucks, I believe. And then you can also look at like the Corsair or the Glorious custom keyboard, which if you get their bare bones, I believe you might be a little bit more expensive on this, like 200 and some change. I got this one built out that's like 500 something bucks. It's incredibly expensive. This also has the Hall effect plate in there, or the PCB, where you can switch the Hall effect to regular 5-pin, which is super cool about this keyboard. That's what I love about the Glorious one. But yes, the price point of this is ridiculously high. So this kind of sits in the middle ground, offering you stuff. I would like to see a Hall effect PCB on this. That would be really cool. But right now, I think the value shining on this is that bare bones kit, and that's honestly what I would recommend, because yes, your core platform is pretty darn sweet here.